If you want your clothes to turn out like this. Alright, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Cal. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time because when I first started my brand, in the years that I have seen failures and I have seen successes, and I've never gotten a Techpack wrong. But in this video, I will be showing you how to do that proper Techpack. And when I say a proper Techpack, I mean a proper Techpack. I will be showing you some of the items that I have made, like this jacket. This jacket, man, my own size chart, my own design. I design all my clothes, by the way. You want your clothes to turn out like this with premium washes, grade A studs, premium distressing, and you want your size chart to be elegant, you came to the right person. So let's get into it. I'm gonna break down what a Techpack is. So Techpack is basically a technical pack where you send to a manufacturer, and without them having to reiterate back to you, you can give them that, they'll be able to make the garment perfectly, as long as you described everything as you need it to be, right? There are 3 main steps for this, so let's get into it. Step 1, you need to find an app or something where you can communicate with the manufacturer. If that's Illustrator, if that's Canva. Starting out, you already have your design and everything. You need to know your fabrics and your colors. And to do this, you're gonna research and say, you're gonna go online, you are going to go to the universal code for colors. You're gonna find a color you want, and you're gonna need to save that for later on. And also with your fabrics, you're gonna wanna either find one in your closet, go out and explore, do your research. You put a few fabrics in it so you can know how to properly do it. When you make your Techpacks as well, if you want high quality, do not, and I tell you, do not focus on GSM. GSM does not guarantee quality. All it guarantees is weight. Remember that, keep that in your head, stamp it. And the reason I say get your fabrics and colors ahead of time is because a lot of times you might, like with this, does not look like any of these washes besides this last one, but they did add a tone to it, as you can see. So yes, like I said, I got that from my manufacturer, but before you talk to them, you do want to have a clear understanding that yes, they can get this done. Having a clear understanding, this comes from the Techpack. If you let them know your color, the wash, all that, that is on you. If it does not work out, that is on you, because your Techpack should be so technical that there shouldn't be any mess ups from the factory. Now, I'm not going to tell you have to have all these to have a Techpack, but I'm going to ensure you that you do need to be descriptive as possible. I usually use maybe 4 to 5. I'm going to show y'all my first Techpack ever. It was horrible. I'm going to be real, it was horrible. Now, I'm talking about the ones that I do recently. Big difference, because I learned the better you can communicate to them, the better your product is going to be, the faster it's going to be, and there are not going to be any delays when it comes down to when it's time to ship and everything. Specifications and your callouts are different. So understand your callouts are what you show visually to the manufacturer so that they know. For instance, for me to get this wash, I have to show them a picture. I want this type of wash. For the fit, I want this type of fit. Your size chart can be right or wrong depending on what you want, but if you can show them how it fits, they can correct it, or they can tell you this is correct. Like I said, that way you can keep using the same size chart over and over again, and that is how a brand is built. Aside from design, a lot of brands have their own size chart. A lot of brands use their own measurements. You should too. Your specifications are going to transfer over to your callouts, because your specifications are just labels, basically lines, bunch of like circles to show exactly what it is. And like I said, this is right here. Where I will point this at, where this area is would be considered a specification. The type of stud would be a call out. You get what I'm saying? All right, so you can see exactly what I'm saying. I'm gonna use this garment as an example. These are leather denim that I made that is releasing from my brand this year, actually this winter. So I'm gonna just show you how I end up getting what I really want. Just because you get the Techpack does not mean it's gonna be 1000% correct. There could be something that you don't like. It could turn out exactly how you want it, but you could want maybe the leather to be thicker, or the denim to be hard, then to be a lighter wash, or even possibly like I added studs. I'm taking the studs off. Now I get to visually see that this is not what I like. But let's get back into the Techpack. You're gonna have the main page, the size chart, the specifications, the call outs, the fabric page, the tag page, and if you, for instance, depending on what you have, a button like in logos. So you're always gonna have a page that specifically has the measurements of tags, logos, anything, buttons, things that aren't like really normal, pocket size. You know, certain things need to have a certain, like I said, this is technical. You need to get technical. You need to get real deal surgical with this. This is not nothing to play about when it comes to your business, your brand, your money. If you're going to get the best product, the best garment, you need to put in enough time on this Techpack that they can understand what you need. Let me take off this, bro. If you have a brand, wear your brand. I just like this, but I'm wearing my brand. Yeah. Like I said, man, take your Techpack seriously. This is, come on, man, we're building something great. The template, I'm going to be dropping a free template in the description below, and it's free. Like I said, it just shows kind of like a demo. You can add, take out what you want, but I'm going to put it in there so that you can use it. If you know how to use Adobe Illustrator, good luck to you, but this is just a template that you can use to drop in every time you have a new garment. What you want to do is, I'm not gonna lie, it does help, like I said. So up here I have the brand, which is my brand, the season, the year. This is more likely for them and you, because you build a relationship with them. You're gonna want to, like, they have your files, so you're gonna want to tell them, oh, it's from 2025 or just from 2022. I already made it. I want to do another color iteration, right? So then you also have the type. I put pants. I say trouser, but I put pants here. But then your main fabrics, lambskin and Japanese denim. Those are mine. Also, when you're on your Techpack, I don't know what size if you're getting made for you, but universal size if you do have models or for yourself. If you're not I'm 6'1", I'm skinny. The universal size is a medium, so be careful on that. Try to get the size that you need, and I will be telling you more tips later on. All right, bet. So your main page, that is the front and back. You just show the design. Now we go all over to our specifications page. Our specifications page, like I told you before, like I said, minimal distressing, dirt stains. You just call it out. You don't call it out as in like, you just specify, okay, this at the bottom is minimal. It's going to be minimal distressing. You got the studs, each belt loop. Basically, you're just calling out what's already there, but it's like you're specifying. I'm sorry. You specify what's already there. And then you also have a little bit like a description sometimes. I just do that for mine. Then we move on to our callouts. Like I said, our callouts are the ones where you can say fit reference, stain, custom button. You can say things of that nature. You can say distressing, the rip, what type of rip, because every rip is not the same. This type of distressing is not the same as the heel drag. It's not the same at all. So you need to specify that. And I'm going pretty fast, but I'm not gonna lie, you can rewatch this. It's pretty simple. Just make sure that you are able to describe your garment your way. Make sure that when you talk to these manufacturers and everything, that you have everything you need before you go into production with them. That'll be next video. Now we'll move on to our fabric page. Like I said, it is best to just show them. Show them, don't go, show them what you want. And if they can match it, they can. If they can't, tell them to go to procurement, go to market and get what you want if you like that manufacturer. Like I said, more tips on manufacturer shop will be in the next video. Fabric page, show the fabric that you want, put the weight. Make sure you research your weights as well. Like I said, be knowledgeable on what you want so that that makes the process easier. And ask questions as well, because they can help you out. Ask questions. Ask questions. Then we go on to our tag page. Like I said, tags, I mean, take a tag in your closet, measure it, and you'll be all right. Like I said, and stamp it on there if you have a custom tag. If not, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with buttons. Like I said, make sure that you know buttons are by diameter, not by inches. So make sure you know about everything. And like I said, these pants do not have a logo, so I will not be showing a logo. But this one did have a logo, so I'm gonna show you how this one looked. So as you can see, I have my logos all over this one. See my detail page, like I said, it's different. You have it, I did it different this way, but you can also do it this way. And then we scroll down to our call outs. You see I have certain items that I have certain stitching, certain things going on, pleat, triangle. Like I made it known this is what I want, raw hem. And then I go down to my tag as well. Even here, like I said, I'm descriptive. This has logos. And then I had this is my embroidered logo. Like I said, this is embroidered. And then everything else, I told them it was going to be standard. I put the measurements for standard. Yeah, so everything else, I put the measurements for standard. Like I said, I've been working with this manufacturer for about 3 to 4 years now. 4 years. So going on year 4, they do know me. They do know my measurements. They do know certain things. Like I said, another one, this is a jersey that I did. As you can see, everything is measured out. Everything has different measurements. This is going to be a jersey, by the way. Logos, like I said, this is a key part of everything. Logo, so that they do know every logo. This is how it's going to look, by the way. So this is for another brand that I have worked with. This is how it's going to look, as you can see. But yeah, man. Page for cliff notes. I don't really make cliff notes because I'm pretty specific when I have this stuff, but cliff notes are one of the ones where you can just tell them, okay, I want this, if this, da. You just let them know more in detail in like paragraphs and stuff like that. It's no pictures, just clear cliff notes. Just be specific when you talk to them. Heads up, I have not ran into this before, but until recently, when you have a manufacturer, if you have enough money, you can go to 2 manufacturers that you like and get the same thing and see which one quality you like. If you have enough money, if you would like to invest in that more and try to figure out what manufacturer is good for you, because the first manufacturer you might get might not be the one. I got lucky And I also got lucky with my second one. I also have a third one for women's clothes. Like I said, I just know the process of it, and I will be helping you with that. So with that being said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know y'all enjoyed the video, by the way, and I'm going to be giving y'all more game, more tips. Like I said, the Techpack template will be in the description below for free. I'm giving it away for free because when I started, I wanted people to help me out and give me game and all of that. I had to learn on my own through mistakes, hit little things, like I said. And as well, make sure that when you do work with these manufacturers, you get what you want. Same thing out of life, get what you want, man. But I love y'all to death. I love y'all. I hope I could really help y'all. Stay sane, man. Stay sane, stay sane, stay sane. New Creative is here, man. We are out.